Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jester. My name is Junior. Today let's take a look at three figures. The Red Hulk, Captain America, Brave New World, Marvel's Crystar, Deadpool and Wolverine. So let's start off with Crystar. Right here, very basic, all that stuff. And let me go ahead and open it up. A full disclosure, I don't know anything about Crystar. I actually wasn't thinking of gonna get this one. Um, Out of the line, I wasn't interested in the Build-A-Figure. I wasn't interested in most of the characters. Maybe the what was that? The princess thing and the Justice from the New Warriors. And maybe Vision. I think I already have Vision though. Yeah, I already have Vision, so I'm not interested in that Vision as well. This was on sale on Amazon. It was like maybe $2 cheaper. And since I'm getting Rom, I figured these two odd characters, Rom and Crystar, they're kind of unique enough that I would want to get them for my Marvel Legends. Because I really am pretty much done with Marvel Legends. I have most of the stuff, most of the characters I'm interested in. I'm no longer in the game where I'm looking for all variants, so yeah, it was just on sale. I figured I might as well get it since I was getting ROM. Just comes with these two open hands for gripping stuff, which is probably for the sword over here. The sword looks pretty cool, clear and everything. So just gotta be careful. I'll put it in the hand already so that when we swap out the hands, it's up and ready. It's got the shield over here. The shield is um, the cool thing about the shield is it doesn't have that clip-on. I really hate those clip-ons. So I'm assuming we should be able to just put this on the other hand. And that's probably how I'm going to display him with shield and sword in hand. That way I don't have to worry about losing any more items in the accessories bin. And that's pretty much it for the accessories, and we're now into the figure itself. The figure itself, the appeal to this for me is that I really don't have any characters in my Marvel Legends collection that is pure crystal or clear. So obviously he's gonna stand out in the collection quite well. Um, yeah, because even my Iceman is not clear. He's actually the white plastic type like this. Huh, interesting. Oh, I do have one. That's all clear, and that's Invisible Woman. Yeah, but yeah, I actually I like this better than her. Seems more clear. But of course, the downfall is that you don't really see a lot of detail on the faces. Not a lot of paint application, so I guess this was a good, safe character for them to do. They don't have to do any kind of paint apps, so it's cheaper for them. But yeah, let's look at the articulation. No butterfly joints, standard Marvel articulation. We have to be careful with this particular figure because supposedly um, figures that are done in this type of plastic is much more prone to breaking. So yeah, that's basically it for Crystar. There's nothing much else to talk about. You get it, and it's kind of cool though that they designed the interior so that the clear on the chest emblem over here is just see through all the way. But yeah, that's it. That's why I was gonna do three figure review because there's really not much to talk about these figures. They're kind of good addition to they're good additions to the collection, but nothing in particular that's interesting. But there you go, Crystar. Let's look at Red Hulk. Here's Red Hulk. Obviously, I haven't seen the movie yet. Again, this one, I was not gonna get this one. Again, the same story. It was maybe $3 cheaper on sale, so it's not really a sale or anything. I did saw the review by Robo and under Fush, and I wasn't gonna get it because I thought, oh, it's just a repaint of Hulk. But from what he reviewed, it's actually a completely different body. So initially, I wasn't gonna get this one because again, well, for one thing, it just didn't have Harrison Ford's face. It's just the Red Hulk under the Brave New World banner of Captain America from the movie. But it's not Harrison Ford. I don't think they got the rights to his likeness, or they weren't willing to do it. So nothing to tie it into the movie. In which case, that's why I wasn't interested in it. And I thought it was just a repaint of the regular Hulk that we have from the Marvel universe, but from Robo's review, I saw that it wasn't just a repaint. It's actually a completely brand new sculpt, so it's basically just wearing that. But the musculature is always cool the way when it comes to Marvel Legends, and weird. But you do see that it's nicely painted and everything. It's just not Harrison Ford in there. A lot of chest hair paint app and everything. But yeah. Again, articulation, basic standard Marvel Legends. There's no butterfly joints. Bicep swivels, kind of stiff. Double jointed on the elbow, but somewhat limited because of the beefiness of the sculpture. A lot of movement over there. Head can go up pretty high, a little bit down. Actually, that's good enough over down there. Good forward movement on the chest. Good forward, backward movement on the chest. And as you can see, they actually continued the paint application of the hair. Sideways is good. No drop down on the legs, but it goes up about that much. And twist on the thigh. Double jointed on the knee, but again restricted by the sculpt in itself. You really can't escape that one. That's really ugly, but that's the way it is. Ankle up, down is good. Ankle up is good as well, and rocker. So that's pretty good. And it's got a secondary head of a more neutral one. So this guy is a more intelligent Hulk. In fact, he's able to retain his intelligence. It's basically, what's his name? General Ross in Hulk form, which makes him completely dangerous. And then it comes in with two fisted hands. So, yeah, that's it for the Red Hulk. I think the value for this one's going to be a 10. Base price equal to 10, maybe 11. No, I'm gonna say a 10. It's kind of disappointing we didn't get Harrison Ford, but I knew that going in, and I went ahead and bought it. It is bigger, more nice musculature and everything, but that's, you kind of expect that with Marvel Legends already, you know. So I got exactly what I expected to get, which means I'm not disappointed or anything. It's just value 10, base price 10. And as for this one, there's really no wow factor for me on this character. I got it. Again, I would say the value is a 10, base at 10. I got exactly what I paid for, and that's basically it. So with that, let's go on to Wolverine Deadpool. Wolverine character. Yeah, again, this one I was going to cancel, to be honest. And I just went ahead, yeah, you know what, let me just go ahead and keep him and see, because I might regret not getting it. So I just kept him. With this guy, I want to start with this head sculpt. Yeah, I mean, this is completely Hugh Jackman. Look at that. At this scale, 1/12 scale, you can't deny the fact that that is a really, not only is that a really good head sculpt, that is also a really good paint application over there. 1/12 scale, just a regular figure, and yet look at what we're getting now. That's just amazing. On the face, the hair paint application is very minimalistic. Almost the same thing with the beard, very minimalistic. It's all in the face where all that paint application is being done. But wow, amazing. And then it comes with these two extra hands. They don't have the blades on them, and they're not interchangeable. But one of them is closed fisted, and one is almost like a something gripping hand. And so we get onto this figure. So I almost did not want to miss this one, but I think personally, this is a figure that's too late in the coming. I mean, I think Deadpool versus Wolverine is going to be the last of that series. It's the last hurrah for the Deadpool universe. There's nothing else to say, and honestly, I think they only did that movie because he was able to finally convince Hugh Jackman to appear as Wolverine. It's for me. I'm sorry, I don't hate me, but the movie was just kind of like 2 hours of action, and there's nothing really in there that was kind of interesting for me. 2 hours of action and nostalgia, and a goodbye to the Fox Marvel universe, But so there was nothing to connect me with this particular figure. I was interested in getting it initially because man, that head sculpt was just really money. That's amazing. But as time went by, I lost my interest in it, and I just decided to keep it just in case because I might regret it. And it is a nice representation of Wolverine in the Marvel universe. Obviously, he's too tall for Wolverine, and that's going to show in the lineup. But I don't really care. It is a Marvel universe separate on its own. So, but like a lot of good texture in this one. The paint application is very crisp on my copy. This is good and straight enough for me. I'm never going to display him without the claw, so I'm just going to put those two hands in there. The head. The head for this one's very simplistic. It's not going to really wow me, unlike the actual head sculpt. As good as that head sculpt was in its paint, I can see there's something wrong with the eye. This one's slimmer than the other one. I don't think I'm gonna display him with the head. I'm gonna use that head to on the other Wolverines that I have because I think that's an upgrade. But I mean, I wanted to get this one because he's in the Wolverine costume. And for articulation, let's start off the head. The head goes up pretty well. Basically nothing on going down. This shoulder plate is actually attached to the arm over there, but that's kind of restricting the movement up. It does have a butterfly joint, bicep swivel, double jointed on the elbow, which should get you a good enough range. In and out on the hands and side to side. You have this crunch over here. It gives you a whole lot of range. And a twist hidden underneath the belt. Amazing. I thought it would be over here. Again, no drop down on the hip joint. Pretty good range for up and down and backward. Backwards limited by this. Have a thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Gives you all kinds of range. And for the ankle, goes down pretty good. Goes up pretty good, and ankle rocker. So again, value and price. I'm gonna say maybe 11 on this guy, only because of that head sculpt. The head sculpt is where it really comes in. So I would mark him at 11 instead of 10. Not something I was gonna. I was like I said, it's not like something I kind of wanted or want it anymore. That's why it's not a 12. Yeah, 11 for the value, mostly because of the head sculpt that they did. But everything else is basically standard Marvel Legends. And I felt, like I said, it's this Wolverine coming into this costume is kind of like a little too late for us, um, or at least for me. You know, we've been wanting him for the longest time. It's a good representation, and it's a really good toy. You know, it's just kind of too late. So yeah, that's it. That's it for my review of the Red Hulk from the Brave New World. Crystar should be a good addition to my Marvel Legends lineup, and Wolverine, Deadpool, which I will add to my Marvel Universe characters. And that's basically it. Thanks for watching, and I'll hope to see you guys again soon. Bye bye.